Good morning, 7th standard. This is Mrs.Sheela here, your biology class. Long time I didn't see you. That's why I thought I changed the mode of teaching today. How are you all? I hope everybody is fine and happy. I'm also very fine and happy. Okay? Shall we go to the new lesson? After respiration, we are going to the new lesson connected with the lesson respiration. Respiration is nothing but breathing and producing energy. How it went on, all that you have learned last lesson. Now, the next lesson is transportation in animals and plants. Just I divided the word purposely. Just look at the word transport. Transport, means of transport, you have learnt in 2nd standard. You know the purpose of transport. What is the meaning? It can carry anything. It can be a material, or it can be a living thing, or it can be anything, whatever material, vegetables, fruits, chemicals, or one person travels from one place to another place. Mode of travel may be differ. Some may travel by car, some may travel by bus, some may travel by aeroplane or by bullock cart. It all depends on. Transport means carrying something. Just keep register in your mind. Carrying something, distributing something, taking from one place to another place. That is the meaning of transport. Here also same meaning. I am not going to change the meaning. Here, what I am going to change is not human being. Here the transport is the food. What is in the food? What all you need? That is oxygen. Plus you have to take hormones. Then energy. That is the food from you get. This is all should be taken in. The other part CO2. That is excess water. All this have to be sent out. That is also has to be transport. See here, something has to go in, something has to go out. This is the meaning of transportation. Now, again I'll repeat. Transport is nothing but sending or carrying or giving to someone or somebody. Here, we are going to give it to the tissues and cells. What are we giving? It can be O2 or it can be food. All together, hormones, water, everything, it goes to the body. Then from there, it has to come out. The waste has to come out. That is also through transport system only. CO2 plus excess water, all that unwanted material has to be sent out. That is called transportation. It is done in all animals and plants. Now I am going to tell you in single-celled. What are the single-celled organisms? You have learned. I will give a nice picture for you. Amoeba, Euglena, Paramecium. All these are single-cell. Totally one cell. You have learnt about it very well. You know it. But the way of transport of food, how it is happening, you have learnt about diffusion. Diffusion is nothing but just look at the chart. Diffusion is the movement of particles from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. See, you have learnt. See here, you have learnt about everything made up of molecules. You have learnt, call back your 4th standard, 5th standard. Everything is made up of molecules. These molecules, when heavy molecules will come down, naturally the other molecule will go up and occupy the lighter place. The same way, these molecules move from concentration, higher concentration to the lower concentration areas. That is called diffusion. This is happening through a semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. What is semi-permeable? See, that is not totally, you cannot send it. Like a sieve. It will filter it and send it. That is called osmosis. Dear children, don't look for these words in your book. It is not there. Osmosis is a process that is filtering off anything through a semi-permeable membrane. Diffusion is the same process, but it is happening in the smaller, that is lower single-celled organisms. See, this here is the concentrated part. From here started moving to the lower concentrated area. Why it is going like that? Because continuous process, they are in the water. When the water comes in, they started taking their food, and what happens? Immediately after taking, this will become a lower concentration. They move it to the outside. Again, this water high concentration, this comes in. This is called diffusion. See here, another how it is happening in amoeba. Just see the picture, diffusion. Just keep that in mind. From higher concentration to the lower concentration, the molecule moves. That is called diffusion. One sentence. Now, this is smaller, this one. Now we are going to the higher animals. Higher animals always we take as a man. First of all, in man, when I say transporting, what has to be transported? Energy has to be transported. Gas has to be transported. Some gas has to be sent out. All this is happening. For that, there is a main organ. The main organ we have, it is a 4-chambered organ. It is a very lovable organ. And it is always, when you want to say something very, very, very nice means, oh, she is so sweet. She is so lovable. She is like a wholehearted person. Yes, why are we saying all that? Because heart is got of 4 chambers. It is working 24 hours. Even 1 second it cannot stop. That process it continuously is doing. That is why we call it is a main part of our body. Dear children, don't come and tell me right side my heart is paining. Mrs. It is their upper shoulder my heart is paining. Your heart is below your left side chest. Almost it is above the chest part. Little below the chest part left side, and the end part of the first part of the stomach. There only your heart is there. Hereafter don't come and tell me my heart attack. Please, your placement of heart, please learn it first. Okay, now here transport. How transport takes place? You need something. See, we cannot use bus, aeroplane, all that. We need something else. I told you about the heart. The heart got 2 people, main people. They are like pipelines. See, suppose you want to take water from the tank, everywhere you fix pipelines, yes or no? They are the 2 pipelines. One is veins, another one is arteries. Okay? These veins and arteries are the major tubes that connects from your head to toe. It is a network of tubes. Wherever there is artery, there will be a vein. If you look at the picture of us, arteries and veins, they would have showed you blue and red. Please children, don't think you have a blue color blood and red color. All blood are red in color. To show you, we are showing you like that. Why? These arteries carry pure blood. What is pure blood? This contains O2, what is needed, energy, and how much water is needed. All that it takes to the cells or to the tissues. These veins, here, these veins, they take rich of carbon dioxide and all the unwanted material which is in the body and take it to the heart or to the lungs to purify. That means it carries pure blood. This carries impure blood. Are you clear? Arteries carry pure blood. Veins carry impure blood. Here there is one change. That has to be always, you have to remember. Whenever you say all are good, there is one bad will be there. The same way, here pulmonary artery carries impure blood. Pulmonary vein carries pure blood. Can you understand, children? See, man have a heart, 4-chambered heart. It has got 4 chamber, I told you. From there, it has got two people. It has been distributed throughout the body. Wherever artery is there, nearby vein is there. Because in all places, it has to take dirty blood to the cleaning place. This has to take good blood to the whole part of the body. Okay? This carry dirty blood, this carry pure blood. Here, one exception. Pulmonary artery carries dirty blood. Pulmonary vein carries pure blood. Now, I just told you, you have a heart and this blue color lines all are veins. The red color lines are all are arteries. Just I have introduced that. Now, what is going inside these tubes? Blood. Blood is a liquid. What all you know, just I am writing. It is red in color. All your answers, you are giving me answers. That's all you know. If you prick somewhere, immediately blood will come out. It will be red in color, it will be painful. But actually, the blood contains lot of things here. It contains RBC, then WBC, then platelets. Even platelets. This RBC, WBC, platelets. This has to be in percentage is there. This has to be in certain percentage in the blood. Otherwise, you are in trouble. This is red blood corpuscles. This red blood corpuscle, it contains iron and it contains hemoglobin. That HB they were called. Percentage is there. Because of this hemoglobin, it gives a red color to the blood. This is white blood corpuscles. This is the fighter. Why I am calling fighter? They fight against diseases. Okay, a person, if the percentage hemoglobin, actually for an adult person, he has to have, women must be 12 to 13, men must be 14 to 16. If that is the normal strong hemoglobin percentage. If it is not there, you will be weak, you will be tired, you will not catch up things, like, you will not answer, your brain will not be very active. So, you take lot of iron-rich things and proper diet that gives you the hemoglobin percentage higher level. WBC. When dengue fever attacks someone, it attacks first this system only. That is why we should have always immune system. Now, our COVID-19 first enters this system and breaks the system fully. Once the system is broken, you are not immunized. You don't have immunity power to fight against anything, because our atmosphere contains lot of unwanted germs and bacteria, viruses. So, this is our immune system. That is fighter. It fights against the disease. It is white blood corpuscles. This has to have certain amount in our body. Suppose your friend and you were playing in the ground. Just fell down. Somebody is fell down. Got a cut. Okay? Nobody has told me. All were quiet. I just entering the class. Then I asked why all are quiet. No, miss, nothing. Suddenly I asked one proper boy. The boy said, no, miss, that boy fell down, got a nice wound in the leg. Oh, come here, let me put a bandage. The person comes to me and I told him, I just looked at him, the blood is stopped. He has cleaned the place, nothing, no blood is coming out. What has happened? The wound is healed immediately? As somebody has stitched it? Nothing. You have a platelet in the blood. This has the capacity of clotting of blood. That is called clotting. Clotting means, what do you call clotting? Suppose you take a candle, children, it's in liquid state. Just pour it in the water. What happens? Immediately become a solid state. Yes or no? Immediately it will become. The same thing, the blood comes out from the wound. It will become like a solid state and will stop there is a breakage, there is a cut in the, maybe in the vein, because most of the veins only on the upper side. What all you are seeing on your body on the upper side, the veins are on the upper side. The arteries are inside the muscles, because it has to carry oxygen to whole body. That's why they don't want to leave the oxygen out. That is why it is little embedded inside. But the veins are little above, because carbon dioxide, even if it is leakage, it goes out, no issues. That's why it is clotted. Clotting means nothing. I'll say a word. Orange போறதுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. தயிர் வர ஊத்துறாங்க. பால்ல இருந்து தயிர் வர ஊத்துறோம்ல. It will become thick and solid, no? The same way. Without this platelets, suppose somebody got a wound, imagine the whole body blood will drain out. The person will collapse. You cannot recover him faster. So the platelets is a main part for it. For that you need vitamin K. You already learnt in vitamins and mineral deficiency diseases. Just check your lesson, the previous lesson. Vitamin K is very much needed for that. Now you know about blood. It is a liquid. It contains RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC takes care of our body health and our activities and make our brain fresh and active. For that you need certain percentage. I told you the higher percentage for adult is 12 to 14 for female person, or male person may be 14 to 16. For smaller baby, they also can have more than that, because usually smaller babies eat proper diet, because mothers will feed them. The WBC is the fighters, because it fights against the warriors of our body, we call it as. That's why white blood cells we call it as warriors of the body. Warriors means fighters. They fight against the diseases. See, that's why we always say take lot of food which rich in vitamin C, and now they are saying a lot of iron, lot of all the minerals that takes WBCs. Platelets, it's very important for our body. Suppose a person affected by a dengue fever, it affects the WBC and drain the platelets, started oozing out blood from the inside the body. That is a dangerous part of the dengue fever. That's why immediately what they will do nowadays, they take the blood. See, some people are affected with anemia. You already learnt about it. They give RBC, divide the blood into 3 parts. They are taking out RBC. Okay, you need RBC. One patient is need RBC. They are giving RBC for that person. WBC, they are taking out at platelets. Nowadays, platelets are separated and stored in a very careful manner and giving it to the persons, those who are having this problem. Because once it started bleeding, it has to stop within certain shortest duration of a time. Otherwise, they cannot do any surgeries. That's why the platelets are separately taken out from the blood and stored and given for the particular patients. This is all about the blood. Now I'll continue about the blood vessels little more again. Okay, yes children, so far I spoke to you about what is transportation, and then I said about how the food goes to and oxygen goes to all parts of the body through veins and arteries, and how its blood is cleaned and what are the components in the blood. Now I'm going to talk about the main part, the lovable part. It is our heart. See children, please don't imagine things that is blue and red. All are red only. To show you the difference. See, these are all the blood vessels. Vessels means, don't think about your kitchen vessels. We call this blood tubes as vessels. Vessels is nothing but tubes. Now, I told you 4 chamber. Can you see 1, 2, 3, 4? What I told you, pulmonary vein, what it is the work of the pulmonary vein, I told you, it carries pure blood. Yes or no? Yes. Can you see? It brings and to the heart. Then what will happen? It sends it to the body. It goes here. Pulmonary vein here also brings. See here. Here, pulmonary artery brings the impure blood. First of all, just think that, see here, it brings here the dirty blood and it goes back. Pulmonary vein brings the good blood and takes to the, after cleaning, good blood goes out, the dirty blood goes to the pulmonary artery. See here, you can say, these names, it's not so necessary, just learn valve. This is mitral valve, left atrium, this is aortic valve. Here again, there is a breakage. This is called auricle, this is called ventricle. Left auricle, left ventricle, left ventricle, left auricle. Both the sides you have. Right atrium, auricles, atrium are both are same. Pulmonary valve, here. Can you see a valve? Now, these valves helps them to backflow. This is the vena cava, I'll talk about it. This is the right ventricle, left ventricle. These are chambers. I told you 4 boxes, no? 4 divisions. These are right and left ventricles, right and left auricles. Atrium, same meaning. Now, this and what I told you, all this comes under one system. It's called circulatory system. What is circulatory system? Heart and the connective parts, heart, then veins, arteries, then blood, capillaries, all this, and their functions, we call it as a circulatory system. Otherwise, we call it as the movement of blood from the top, from our head to toe. It is called the movement of blood. This may be pure blood or impure blood. We call it as a circulatory system. There are two parts, doesn't have a blood vessels. What are the two parts? Can you think over and answer me in the next class, or should I answer now? Anybody is ready to answer? Okay, cut your nails. If you are bleeding, you can give me the answer. Cut your hair, give me, and then after, trim your hair, trim your nails, and answer me next week. Till then, stay safe. I'll continue the rest of the class after 2 weeks. Thank you. Stay safe.